Alright, everyone. Welcome to the stream. We're going to mess around with some sound settings every now and again, but overall, the game should be good. Alright. This is the very first time I've loaded up the game, so we will see how the game goes. So I've heard mixed things about Killing Floor 3. Some people like it, some people think it's terrible, so we'll just see. Surely they know that no one reads any of that. Sure, why not? Okay, gamma correction. So generally, the left is barely visible. Good enough. For you guys, we want subtitles. For colorblind, those of you who don't know, there's like 3 types of colorblind. Basically just boils down to some people, the cones don't pick up certain colors. But for us, we're not colorblind, so. Okay, sounds good. We'll hit F, save and proceed. I do like that they really emphasize the whole point of these dudes are all just mass produced. Z for settings, okay. So music is off. Tripwire is not intelligent enough to figure out that they should not use copyrighted music in their games. So as a result, if you use the in-game music, you will get copyrighted, most likely. Alright, well. So there is that. We're going to turn this on just because we are using the mic that it's going to be picking up on. Okay. Everything seems okay. We're going to, we're going to make sure motion blur is off. Okay. Well, let's go with, I'm going to set it to ultra, and then when we play a game, we'll see if it lags like crazy, and then we'll push it down. So yeah, these are the, I like having a crosshair on. Crosshairs are nice. And medic only. The person you know you need to run to. Okay, sounds good. Oh, you spam that you need healing. Yeah, these are the controls. We will most definitely come in and set the mouse control much, much lower. The whole legal thing. Alright, sounds good. So F for save. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the game. Now this...
Nightfall specialist. The front line against Hawkeen and the emerging Z threat. This is your friendly director of operations, Cordelia Claimley. Our training regimen will help hone your skills for the many challenges to come. Let's start with the basics, shall we? Protecting yourself and your team requires that you be aware of your surroundings at all times. First, take a look around, eh?
Oh man, that is very laggy. Ultra's definitely not playable. Okay, let's try high. Okay, like looking here is good, but the moment I look over here, just goes completely to shit. Well, over here. Okay. Just... let's try low and see what that gets us. Oh, good. Battery's smooth over here. That's good. Here's the thing, guys. I have a fairly high-end PC that I made. It's not liquid-cooled or anything, but... yeah, it's not at that point, but still... like, I shouldn't need something that's just absolutely absurd to get good frame rates. It is nice that we can just change it on the fly. I'm getting a little bit of frame drop over here, so... I'm just gonna err on the side of caution and go straight to low and keep it there forever. Okay, and this is still a little too fast, so congratulations, game. Alright, I have to take this and put it to like 5? Maybe? 5's not... 5's too slow. We'll split the difference and go to 7 and hope for the best. That feels better. Okay, here's the big question. Can I point at the door? Can I point at the vent? We probably need to go to 6. Excellent. Good enough. Holy shit, I feel so slow.
Impressive display of neck flexibility. Now, how about a little cardio? Try dashing. Well done. Now sprint. Impressive. It appears someone's been availing themselves of the running track. Now, if you would, try sliding. Superb sliding, specialist. Now, climb to higher ground.
And the game is already broken. Good to know.
Splendid. As you'll discover, a heightened perspective is often essential for tactical supremacy. If you would, please proceed to the armory. Good. Now, step up to the firing range.
So here's the thing, like, if you...
You're there. Unholster your sidearm, would you? Never underestimate the value of a well-maintained sidearm in surprise situations. Now, shoot the targets. Prowess with a firearm is evident. If those were Zeds, they'd surely be dead, or at least gravely wounded. Now, in the interests of managing our ammunition, please reload your weapon. Excellent. Wouldn't want to run out at a critical moment, would we? Now, let's get to know the features of our weapon, hey? Steady your firearm and aim down the sights. That's it. Oh, you seem to have that down. Now, dispatch the targets.
Is it supposed to be like, this is just normal? Yeah, I think so. That's basically no slowdown. 50 seemed alright.
Oh, such precision. You must survive this shot. Draw your primary now, specialist. Right. Let's see what else our weapon can do. Set it to single shot round. See? Easy. Now, try hitting those targets. Keep shooting like that, you might just start ordering replacement targets. In the middle of a conflict, an empty magazine is Nightfall's worst enemy. That's why it's always wise to have an ammunition bag handy. Kindly throw one down, would you?
Four.
Very good. That, in fact, appears to be a bag. Now, reach inside and wrest some ammunition. Remember, never wait until it's too late. A bag on the ground means readiness in our ranks. Your next task is to toss a grenade at the designated targets. Splendid! A well-placed throw can be the deciding factor against a ravening horde of blood-crazed bioweapons. Now, if you'll be so kind, please proceed to the mission control console. You made it, and you didn't get too lost along the way. Well then, now's your moment, specialist. Use the console to select your first mission and begin your exciting new venture with Nightfall.
Okay, so we're required to do city streets. Got it.
I will now hand you over to our very capable field director, Miss Rhodes. We'll speak again once you're in the field. Now board the VTOL, paying special attention to avoid its many sharp and fast-moving propellers.
To your flight.
Okay, so we can't buy any of these yet. Alright, going good.
Hear that,
Clamley.
specialist? The horde approaches. Here at Nightfall, each Zed you exterminate is dosh in the bank. Our unique pay-per-kill policy ensures your efforts are always well compensated.
Right, I'm about to get very ferocious.
And just like that, your coffer's overflowing. Keep that adrenaline pumping. Soon, your senses will become heightened. You'll feel as if time has slowed down.
Hey!
My sensitivity reset. Okay, good, it does pause. It feels too fast. Oh, that's better. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that the developers use copyrighted music. Otherwise, we might have something that makes the experience a little bit better. But it is what it is.
Hang on, I'm reloading.
fine.
Feel that? Now, clear the area of any remaining Zeds so we can access the trader point. Darn it! That appears to be the last of them. Now, proceed to the
Trader's
pod.
over there.
Let's upgrade that weapon, shall we?
So here's the thing, the character feels incredibly slow. In the past, you would just whip out your, like, knife, and you'd run faster. But that doesn't appear to be the case in this game.
Oh, fine choice. Your eye for quality armaments is unparalleled. I do believe my instinct is spot on about you, Specialist. I'm confident you'll remain a valuable asset to Nightfall as the battle against Horzine further intensifies.
Okay. I want to check out the other classes, so we're going to check that out real quick.
Nightfall. Hargis Army Depot has reported unsettling movements. We've reason to believe it's not just another military mishap. Tread carefully, investigate thoroughly, and return with answers.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I have a very important question. So, if these are all essentially multiples of 50, I mean of 25, why wouldn't this just be multiple? Why wouldn't you just divide these by 25 and then divide that by 25? And like put an integer, like put a decimal point there or something. Okay, whatever. I'm probably asking too many questions. Okay, so what the? Okay, so I'm assuming that this is specific to Foster. Absolute massacre. And I absolutely hate that I have to move around this shitty little like base world to access the shit that I would have been able to access in Killing Floor 2's menu. I hate this garbage. It's like, just let me access stuff from the menu. Like, there's no reason for all this garbage. Alright, so what is over... Okay, it wants me to go over here for some reason. Make modifications to these weapons instead of having more weapons. Sounds good. Okay. Cool. A supply pass? So this is just the battle pass. Cool. Tripwire has officially become a shitty developer. They always had a bunch of things that they would sell you, but like, you know, it's kind of their shtick. They would sell you a lot of cosmetics that wouldn't do anything in game, but they, you know, lots of cosmetics. That was kind of one of their things. Okay, E doesn't do anything anymore for some reason. E and Q. Did the game break? I think the game broke. Cool. Okay, so here's what it is. If you click out here somewhere, this menu up here stops working. Does it work? It works here as well. Holy shit. Okay. Oh man. Okay. Okay, so that's good. All right. No tripwire. All right. Um. Okay, so what are our characters then? We have Mr. Foster. He doesn't even have a name. His name is just Commando. Okay, Commando. So he has his assault drone that he can use every now and again. There's the firebug that can, shoot fire all around her. There's the engineer who, okay, he's basically a walking turret. So instead of putting turrets down, he is the turret. Okay. We have the sharpshooter. There's force damage in this game? Oh no, Dungeons and Dragons wizards made their way into the game. Rocket launcher. A homing arrow? What is this, Borderlands? Okay, we have this guy. So he's basically just, he can Sekiro all over the place, I guess. Caltrops. Medic. Okay, sounds good. Okay, so how it works, for those of you who weren't here for Killing Floor 2, how that would typically work is you'd have the characters, and the characters are all cosmetic. You would then have the perks themselves, so you could select whatever perks you wanted. And essentially, the perks, they had 3 trees, and you could just level up on them. And they were fairly straightforward what they did. And that was about it. With this one, we have. Okay, so we have this dude with his drone. I'm kind of confused as to how his drone really differs from this guy's shoulder turrets. So, kind of confused about that. Please, for the love of God, fix your game. Okay, so what about this one? Okay, so we can repair armor with our tool. Tool up or something. Okay. Okay, enemy stumble go up. Penetration power go up. After killing enemies, you go faster. Okay, sounds good. Okay, gives you more armor, essentially. Okay, effectively in game, randomly puts down a rally because you're not going to be paying attention to that, so it'll just be random. In a game where you are almost always running around and making space. If we're going to put down a stationary beacon, and make you play King of the Hill for a little bit. Okay. Hell, I hope they built the game around that. Uh, killing enemies with heat damage. They explode. Okay. Does he use a bouncing Betty? Yeah, he uses bouncing Betties. So basically, that's just like a cluster grenade, for those of you who don't know. You throw it, after a second, it bounces up in the air and shoots off a bunch of grenades. Shoots off a lot of fragment. It's supposed to shoot up in the air and then like pop out a bunch of little grenades that all explode as well. That's what a bouncing Betty was. I think this one instead just shoots up there and shoots out more fragments. So if you're curious about why that was back in, I forget when we used those Granada grenades. Yeah, those classic green ones, all the little shrapnel bits on the edges. I forget when we used those, but the problem with those is that when you threw them, the shrapnel tended to go up and away. Bouncing Betty makes it go in all directions. So people can't just dive behind a little bit of cover and be fine. So it looks like heat damage is probably better than ballistic damage. Leaves behind scrap. I have no idea what scrap is used for. Stabilizer. So I'm guessing that his special is literally just is an aimed super attack basically, and it's not actually a turret. That's what I'm guessing it is. Okay, yeah, that's it's kind of what I was hoping it wasn't. That means Mr. Foster is basically your guy with the turret. All right. The engineer actually seems like it's not the best. Man, I wish I could. Can we already mod the game and fix Tripwire's bad decisions? That would be nice. All right. So, okay, Tripwire, stop being fucking idiots and just let us access this screen from anywhere. Seriously, just anywhere. Because right now I can just go to any place that accesses this screen and access it. So just stop being assholes and let us access the screen from here. Oh, you can tab. Nice. It should be escape, but okay, tab. Um, my goodness. Okay, so the engineer is basically just a class that has essentially a better weapon on its back. I don't remember in Killing Floor 2, could you put down turrets? So this guy's basically the berserker. Um, he's effectively a turret. This guy is, yeah. Oh yeah, no, we used to outdoors all the time. If you played a demo in Killing Floor 2, you'd want to weld the doors and then put a trip mine like right in front of it, and you would just kill everything. It was great. Uh, force them all to bunch up. I'm gonna try out, or I'm gonna try out the assassin. All right, let's see what his perks are. Sniper gadget does that. Oh, nice. Okay, so this guy's skills. Yeah, okay. So this is how we'll take care of Scrakes and stuff. Okay, so he doesn't get passive healing, he just heals. Oh, nice. Is the engineer the only one that gets multi-tools? Because if it is that way, then... Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, so they basically gave everybody the ability to make turrets. I have a feeling that when custom maps start coming out, people will not put those turrets in there. So we'll see. Is this his... Okay, he does get his own grenade. Okay, more damage. Okay, yeah, his thing, yeah. Have fun not trying out melee in the shooting range. Um, it would be interesting if they added that. Now you have me curious if they actually have something like that. Okay, cutting. So yeah, we can put a knife on most of the classes. Okay, so what is this guy's gadget? Yeah, his grapple thing is his gadget. Okay, so he repairs armor. So he has the sustain at least. Okay, grapple someone, move faster. We should just call this guy Wilder. We should call Wilder, what was the guy's name from, no, we should call him Wolf. We should call Wilder Wolf. Alright, so third use, he's Naruto. Yeah, he's Naruto, Wilder, Great Fox. We've got to find Horzine. Okay. I don't want to sit here and like spend all this time looking through this stuff. Now I'm just curious. Okay, I think he does move faster than everybody else, which is a good sign. Wait. Oh, okay, I have to press shift while moving that direction. Cool. Okay, let's... Why don't we go? It's a Colonel. You imagine? Okay, so... Yeah, this is the cause. This is this. If I remember correctly, the shooting range is over here, so now I'm just curious. Am I going in the wrong direction? This is why I hate overworlds like this. I hate them with a burning passion. Yeah, I think it's over here. It's like, when they want to make an overworld like this, it's fine, but like, look at Vermintide 1's overworld. It is as small as possible. Okay. Yeah, literally, that's all what it is. Okay, fine.
Guys, just a reminder that smoking is prohibited on the VTOL. Yes, that includes vapes.
Okay, so I can't just teleport to the VTOL? No. So, if you ever played Vermintide 1, like, Vermintide 1's overworld would fit into, like, it was an end. So, like, it would fit into, like, this and maybe this. Like, this was the entire overworld. And then in Vermintide 2, they made it a little bit bigger, but everything was still sort of connected. It was still... It had like a shooting range, so that was kind of a big area. But it was intentionally small because it was hard to get lost in it. Yeah, Vermintide 2. So, like, you know that big central part in Vermintide 2? That was basically, that was essentially, if I could it, like, that central area in Vermintide 2 was the size of Vermintide 1's barrack.
Somewhere, amidst the twisted wreckage of that supply train, is a Horsine audio log. Would you kindly find it?
You can just stab with melee weapons. Alright. I have no idea why you would do this instead of just spamming normally, but I'm guessing people can get the katana. The flashbang, I assume you just parry them at the right time. Let's see, is Q still here? It is. Good. Alright, where is he? Okay, cool. Alright. Okay, so he gets what I'm assuming are just super stabby stuff. He gets a bow. Okay. We can't afford the bow right now. Yeah, it is literally a bow. Cool. Ornate and padded. Oh, okay, it's this weapon increases movement speed. Okay, those are the twin swords. Got it. Okay, we're gonna go with that. I assume that we can only have one of these. Okay. Sounds good. Let's kill everyone. I don't think we have a specific objective right now.
Glad to see you've arrived safely at the crash site. It's imperative that you find that audio log. It should be somewhere nearby.
Okay, we do have an objective. There. Oh, okay, it's her. Did they, like, lose their legs in killing floor 2? I don't think they did they?
Well done. Landing those headshots like a pro.
Okay, let's withdraw real quick. Let's try this kunai, shall we? Oh, we can pick up his shurikens. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, let's go over here and heal, get that stuff taken care of, and then head over there. we should put down our traps though. Okay, so those are thrown. Fusion. Okay, so that lets us turn the enemy on each other. Sounds good. We should use our grenades. Okay, let's go achieve our objectives. Maybe find something over here.
This is Dr. Pamela Medford. I arrived too late. My R&D Red colleagues crashed the train. The site is already too contaminated. I need to leave now. It may never be safe here again.
Hold for further instructions, Specialist. Right. Let's continue. Seems we have more to worry about than just Zeds. Scour the inspection room. Where there's a pandemic, there's corpses.
Quarter down. Keep this up.
It seems as though the enemies hit before their animation finishes. Yeah, good. One shot of them. Yeah, it seems as though some of the enemies finish their attack before they... Yeah, there it is. Go. Yeah, it seems as though some of the enemies there, when their attack just begins, that's when they hit, instead of finishing off their attack animation. It seems a little odd. Is this week 1 for this game? It seems like it could just be week 1 jank. Also, this dude used to move a hell of a lot faster. It kind of feels like they took Killing Floor... feels like they kind of took Killing Floor 2 and then slowed it down. This thing has ammo? Oh, okay, so this pretty much does turn you into... what's his face? Not Snake, but the other thing. The other dude. Okay, we didn't use any healing that time, so that's good. That's what I wanted.
All right, chop shut.
Okay, so he is basically just Wilder. Some enemies get pulled towards you, some enemies you get pulled to. That sounds like a screw. It's a screw? Oh no. I think I was too focused on the screw. Put that down. Let's throw a grenade over there. Oh, useful. Have some confusion.
Okay, we have our corpses. Now, we need to gather some better.
Oh, well, that's great. Also, alright. I think I like Killing Floor 2 better. It seems like it's a better game. Killing Floor 3 seems kind of bad. It seems like they're trying to do too much and be too many things instead of being themselves. That's kind of what it feels like. It doesn't feel like a Killing Floor game. It feels like a bunch of different, more modern games all sort of shoved together, hoping for the best. Which I don't necessarily like. Okay, well, we've been recording for about an hour, so let's try a different class. Care about player cards? Who cares about player cards? Come on, game. Alright, let's see. Right, they literally just stole the arrow from Borderlands. Okay. I mean, that was one of the ways you would play him. Alright, let's try out Mr. Foster. I mean, granted, Borderlands also stole it from something else, so who cares? Alright.
VTOL's ready for departure. Climb aboard. Happy travels.
Okay, let's check out L, well, he's not L, because he's... Let's check out L's Turreto here. Mr. Foster, the only British guy.
I need to gather some tissue samples to better understand this affliction.
All right, darling, your turn.
Honestly, I think aim down sights just slows you down too much, but I don't remember. That might just be... He's been playing... So, it might just be I'm comparing it to Helldivers 2, which is not fair to Tripwire at all. It's like... Comparing this game to Helldivers 2 is like comparing a toddler to like Hulk Hogan or something. It's just not a fair comparison.
We'll trolley off then.
Gruesome work, I know, but vital.
Fantastic.
Auf Wiedersehen. We've done here, Buttertub.
Okay. Throw up full ammo, right? I think so. Okay, let's try that. Ah, okay. So it replaces your... Got it. I would much prefer... I don't know what I would prefer with this.
Enough shopping. Pod's closed.
Allow me to busy.
Making strides, team. 25% down.
Got the turret online.
Okay, I wonder how long it lasts.
Way to go!
Too easy.
I almost want to crouch to increase accuracy, but that pretty sure that doesn't work in this game.
Hit him.
Welcome. Fantastic aim.
Okay, let's get to the... Where the fuck is the trader? Go. Alright. Yeah, my first impressions is that this game is kind of bad. It's like just a worse version of Killing Floor 1, well, Killing Floor 2. But, you know, first impressions. Okay, let's see. This is using a drum mag, which we don't use for a reason. Go with that, so we have no money left. That's fine.
Shoppers, please make your final purchases as the pod will be closing shortly. That's a wrap. Pod's closed.
Rise and shine, babes. We gotta get going. I've told ya, no smoking in bed. Look at the state of this place. Mr. Turret, welcome to the party. You fucking muppet!
Okay, so it seems to be able to cover that area. Okay.
That's like fuckery. No swear. Do your thing, Barry.
Saw that.
Alright, so far.
Pod's open. Time to load up.
You seem like you move so incredibly slow in this game. Even when you're sprinting.
A goodbye, I'd say.
Okay, so we need to get over there.
That's it for the pod, guys.
Sock of shit!
Okay, let's reload.
Say hiya to Mr. Turret. I will, mate. Fuck off, you great lump. Ah, that's the stuff. I'm blind as a Delta fucking Blue singer here.
Bit of it? Nope. Alright. It's just like a gameplay thing. If you're gonna have like shit where people can mantle stuff, you're kind of setting yourself up where all of your walls need to be that height.
Adventure awaits. We almost done here? I got to, spend a penny.
You
Okay.
maybe want to grab some ammo.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, just as a whole gameplay consideration, if you have mantling, what you have effectively done by having that is set it up so that every single wall, you've kind of just made a height limit for all the walls in your game. Whether you realize it or not, that's what you've done. No.
Get all your gear.
The fuck? It feels like the sprint isn't faster than just walking
Like
normally.
we're up against a rapid spreading infection that horrifically disfigures its hosts.
Like, maybe the sprint is like 10% faster. However, if I go from walking to running, I kind of go more than 10% faster. I mean, my fat ass can do that, so why can't these, you know, heavily trained professionals do that?
Come on, let's get in.
It kind of just feels like they didn't know what game they were making, to be completely honest.
This B12 now. Any of you tried to nick my break?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of just feels like they don't know what game they're making. It's like they want it to be a really dynamic game, but at the same time they don't. So they need to decide if they are making, like Helldivers, if they're making a game where things are super dynamic. If you want things to be super dynamic, okay, that's fine. But like, super dynamic means everything's really fast. Not when I hit sprint, I go 10% faster. So yeah, this game sucks. Don't play this game. Don't buy this game. This game is ass. Yeah, it's really unfortunate that is the case, but this game is dog shit. Don't buy it. Like, literally, let's time it. We're gonna go from here to... let's go from here to there. So, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Okay. What about this? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi. Okay. We run a little bit faster. Teeny tiny bit. Teeny tiny bit. Like, this whole... if you want to know where it should be, when you're... that whole, like, dodge thing is how fast you should be going. When you're running. Like, that's how fast it should be going. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. Quite a bit faster. At the bare minimum, that's how fast it should be going. But, no. This game is dog shit, don't buy it. Wait, if you're gonna buy it, wait for it to go on sale. The game is bad. They wanted this game to be Night Rain, I guess, in some ways. In other ways, they didn't. So that's the thing. I can't look at this game and tell you what I think this game is. That's kind of the big problem. And that is incredibly annoying, because what this game makes me want to do is go play Killing Floor 1 or 2. Because I know what those games are. This game is not that. At all. So don't buy this game, go buy Killing Floor 2. Don't buy Killing Floor 3. Killing Floor 3 sucks. They have all this bullshit in it that has essentially just made it so that it doesn't have its own identity anymore. Leaving out all the other things where one of the characters is British, but just the mechanics of the game don't support the game. This could be something where it's like, well, once you get like these filled out, it's good, but that's unacceptable. Completely unacceptable. If the game isn't fun straight from day one, like, if the game is not fun the moment you pick it up, it's shit. It should not be, like, this happened with Liza P, where... Are we mantling on fucking stairs? Yes, we are mantling on stairs. Good to know. Mr. Foster goes upstairs like a lot of kids do. He's like using his hands and his legs to run upstairs. Okay, so Liza P, it had this problem where it hit a bunch of its mechanics that would basically make it feel like Dark Souls 1 or 3. If you upgraded all that stuff, it felt like Dark Souls 1 or 3. Right from the beginning, it felt like you were playing Dark Souls 2 with no agility, whatever it was called. So it felt like you had terrible immunity frames. It didn't feel like you had the ability to really do anything, which sucked really badly. This is what this game feels. That is what this game feels like, except it doesn't feel like it's necessarily going to get better because I think its core gameplay mechanics are just bad. It feels like they screwed everything up. Like it. This is a hero shooter now. Just let that sink in for half a second. This is this is a hero shooter. It's like Overwatch, but worse. That is this game. Don't buy this game. This game is shit. If you do buy this game, do exactly what I'm going to do, which is where you buy it on Steam, and then within 2 hours you refund it. That is what this game deserves. It's not good. So, if we look at our skills here, the game probably does get better as you fill out more of this stuff. But again, as I was saying, killing floor 2 was fun at level 1. And it just got, and you just got stronger and better at what you were doing from then on. This game does not appear to be that. Let's try him. So in Killing Floor 2, medics moved faster. If they... medics just moved faster. So now I'm curious about how this works. Syringe bags, okay. Rolling allies is faster. Are you idiots just like terrified of people moving faster or something? I'm so confused. The addition where like you can't heal infinitely is also a bit of an issue, because that's kind of what Killing Floor 2 was built around. Okay, more throwing grenades. Increase your movement speed by 10%. Okay. That doesn't seem like it's very useful. Again, like Killing Floor 3 seems obsessed with making this a game where you go to a location, set down fields, and then defend those fields. Like this game is obsessed with that. That is a terrible idea for Killing Floor. That's never what Killing Floor 1 was. It's not what Killing Floor 2 was. You could weld doors to, like, split up the enemy and slow them down, but again, it was never a game of sitting in one fucking place and, you know, getting little 10% buffs here and there. Like, that is not Killing Floor 2. I mean, that's not Killing Floor. And like then they give enemies the ability to pull you out of those. Interesting. it just it just seems like they have all this stuff and now they're just nickel and diming you. Is what it feels like. It also seems like maybe this is something where if you're going to die, you can toss a grenade down and potentially revive yourself, but I'm pretty sure they haven't let you, that's not how that works. Or maybe if it is, it's something where you have to have like all three of these unlocked for that to work. And for you to go down like right as soon as the gas starts coming out, something like that. But this game seems really bad. Okay, well, I'm going to take a quick break. And then I'll be back and we'll see what we can do. And we're back. Okay. Let's do a mission as the medic, I guess.
To the VTOL team, let's hustle.
Hey.
Be safe up there, team.
So one of the best additions to Killing Floor 2 from Killing Floor 1 was that medics would move faster when they were wielding medic weapons. But, you know, who knows? These fairgrounds once are... Okay. It just seems like they've taken all the perks and just castrated them, is honestly what it feels like.
Now, we'll need to gather some tissue samples to better understand this affliction.
No boats.
Enemy down.
Thank you.
Okay, so some diagonal structures you can climb up, some you can't. Cool. Sounds good. Okay. 1 second.
All right, have fun. Go on a little shopping spree.
Okay, let's get into it.
Much better now.
I mean, he heals more. So our secondary is that we shoot a syringe that heals somebody, right? Can we just like take our syringe and heal ourselves that way? That would be hilarious if that's how he healed himself. No, Killing Floor 3 sucks ass. Don't buy it. Just go play Killing Floor 2. This game is bad. This game is dog shit. Don't buy this game. Buy Killing Floor 2. Like, let me put it this way. You have limited syringes. Grenades aren't restored by picking up ammo. Yeah, go play Killing Floor 1. It's a better game.
Check off the list.
So, sure, you can stick around and, like, find out how it's bad, but yeah, like, they have all this shit where it's, like, requires special items just to use them, and those items. And using those items gets rid of your. Like, gets rid of your support item. So, like, I have a syringe bag, which basically lets me just put down more syringe. And so here's the thing, like, the Scrake has a hook that he can pull you in now with. Which I guess is an
Percent down, guys. Keep up the pace.
which I guess is okay if, like, you're in a team game. But, like, it also just means if you're solo, you just die. Yeah, so the big problem with the game, I've stated earlier, it'll be in the YouTube video, but... Oh, that what you just heard there, I think was a Scrake spawning? I think that... I think that was a Scrake, but I'm not sure. That might have been a Siren. But I'm not sure. It was a Siren. So you have limited syringe uses. The medic, it has... Like, the medic has... Its syringe guns, its medic guns, have... like 30 syringe uses, but I can't, like, just shoot myself with those syringes. I don't think I can, at least. I honestly haven't figured that out. That'd be funny as hell if that's how it worked, though.
Ammo's out. Reload.
Game volume's a little high. Alright. Oh, good. The perks of playing solo. I'm gonna set it down to like 75 because we do have ducking enabled. All right, so maybe that'll be a bit better. Still seems like it's kind of loud. Yeah, it's probably a little bit better, but yeah, the game doesn't seem to have an identity.
Quite a high-grade fever.
Yeah, and there's not really like ammo around the game world either. That's the last one. Okay.
Take a break. You've earned it.
So, I don't quite remember, honestly. The game is not good. That's the big one. You have your syringe bag, so what would be hilarious would be if you could just take your syringe gun and like shoot yourself in the face with it. That would be pretty funny. Okay, good. These do have their own ammo. Got it. So yeah, you can't just shoot yourself in the face with your own syringe gun. That would be hilarious if you could. To do that, you just use the secondary fire and it shoots a syringe. They are much slower than they were in Killing Floor 1. In Killing Floor 2, I think they were also kind of instant or close there too. There are these little objectives.
Final piece to our grim puzzle. Just another exciting day here at Nightfall.
And there's mantling, but all of the walls are not mantle height. So that's fun.
Got everything you need, team?
So yeah. It just seems like a worse version of KF 1 or 2. And honestly, to run it to where it has really good frame rate, I have to run it on low anyway, so... You know, basically just looks like Killing Floor 2, but worse.
Any other tickets?
And at the top of the screen you have, like, I'm assuming which is your Z time counter. So these turrets you can activate, but you need a multi-tool.
Just a little sting. Nothing to worry about. It requires reloading. Must smother this body.
Pretty sure there's a death pit. Hey, you remember in Killing Floor 2 when you upped the difficulty and the enemies just moved faster and more dynamically? Or were just as easy to kill? That was pretty good design. That's good difficulty.
Hobby's a bliss.
This just seems like they didn't know what they wanted the game to be.
Now that's precision.
yeah, you see how slow we're going? But by the way, I want to point this out. This is me walking normally. This is me walking normally. This is me running. So this makes me beg the question, why do you even have a run option? If I already move so slow that, like...
You might want to repair your armor, specialist.
If I already move incredibly slowly, why have a sprint option? Goes to medium. Becky, welcome back. Okay, you can't have two of the same thing. Not much. Check this out though. This is me walking normally. Okay. This is me sprinting. The level of incompetence and bad design is staggering.
Pod is shut down.
I know, right? It's like, what's the fucking difference? Why? What? Like, here's a syringe bag. I think it lets me pick up one additional syringe to heal myself with before it's out. Speaking of which, I probably need to pick up syringes. Yeah, I know, this game is terrible. Can I, like, heal the enemies to death like you could in Killing Floor 2? No, I don't think you can. I don't think it does anything. I mean, it's got like some spectacle to it that works. But like, the spectacle doesn't really do a great job.
Neutralize. Wait just a moment.
Alright, there we go. Yeah, if I don't think I can take it on, then I'll run, but...
You're at the halfway mark. Press on.
The whole thing is, this is like one of the better areas to fight, because... like, you have a lot of space to move around. So, like, take old, like, Valve game design of having arenas and corridors. So, so, like, because this area is so large, you have room to run around and maneuver, but, like, so much of the maps are just built to be long corridors, which can be fine. That can work out, but... not always.
What's your temperature?
Okay, strike. That's his grab. Okay, now imagine that, but you are pulled into a big group of enemies. It's like 30 enemies deep or something.
Rest can wait.
Like, in the past, you would just melee these guys to death.
Shall we have a little anatomy lesson?
I don't think the knife actually really did that much damage. I think he was just low on health.
Pods open.
When I played the what I'm going to just call the ninja, which is their berserker. Berserker, but way... no worries. Like, the ninja's kind of the berserker, but worse in so many other ways.
Pods open. You might want to pick up some ammo.
Yeah, berserker, but worse in every way. is the best way to describe it so far. It's like a berserker, but terrible. Okay, what is this? Accurate long range. Sure, why not? Let's try it. We have 88 money. Cool, there we go. Okay, go run. Each shot of this costs 10 ammo. However, so this... Okay.
It's closed.
Officially, killing Tripwire are just a bunch of assholes. This gun says it has 300 ammo. Each shot takes 10 ammo. It has 30 shots. So it has 30 ammo, not 300. Assholes. Yeah, so it has 30 ammo, not 300. Cool. Okay, so I want as many as possible. You still just take so much damage while blocking.
Let's dissect this problem. I'll keep it sharp and to the point. I will be making the incision here, here, here. No time for pain. Making the first incision. Trust me, doctor.
Executions?
When applied to vulnerable areas.
Did they drop ammo? They've added glory codes. Yeah, this game has no idea what it wants to be.
Just a pinch. Let's awesome. Rest and regroup. Just a little food search. Your break theater might require a deep clean. Time, bro. Oh, cool. Patient has sustained a fatal blast injury.
Yeah, this game has no idea what it wants to be.
Claustrophobic conditions.
Welcome back. Okay, so we have our first boss. So we need to go trade and stuff really fast.
Grab some grenades. You never know when you might need to blow something up into a million pieces.
Let's try that. Okay. Oh, thank you. Oh no, we have the Impala. It's Chainsaw Man, the monster. Okay. So where's our Impala? Where's our car? Go watch the anime Chainsaw Man. You'll see what they were referencing. Alright, that's what they're referencing. Where is this guy? What the fuck? You like Demon Slayer? Nice. Okay, this is like... Did the boss get bugged somewhere? Is he gonna like fall out of bounds and die instantly? There he is. Go gadget. Getting over time. Our quick damage over time is now over. some use of that time? Hell yeah. We're gonna be out of ammo before this guy's even half dead.
No pain now.
Okay, phase 2.
Just a little intradermal injection. I need ammunition.
Yeah, that truly doesn't do anything to him. Melee!
Don't worry. I certainly don't fit the train. Can't lose consciousness now.
There you go. That's killing Floor 3. My day has been good.
Well, we have what we came for. Now bring them back to base.
Okay, and now it's time to refund the game as soon as possible. Alright.